The darkness was, when we were unregenerate, the darkness was our nature. We were infected with sin. We could do nothing but pursue sin. We were bound by the law, and Paul explains that in Romans chapter 7. Let me take you there, and some of the most wonderful, exuberant verses in the Bible are to be found, I think, in Romans 7. I don't know if we're going to go through all of that or not, but let's see here. We're going to start in Romans 7, verse 8. No, I'm going to start in 7. I'm going to start in verse 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? Certainly not. On the contrary, I would not have known sin except through the law. For I would not have known covetousness unless the law had said, you shall not covet. As soon as he tells you, you shall not covet, all of a sudden you start coveting. And you do it in a way which sin results. Okay? But sin, taking opportunity by the commandment, produced in me all manner of evil desire. For apart from the law, sin was dead. You can't have any sin imputed if there is no law. If you're in a town and they've never established a driving, speed limit, thank you, then you can't be given a ticket for speeding. That's right. You do whatever you want. But as soon as the law says that you have to go 40 miles an hour and you go 42, you are now a lawbreaker. And that's the way the law works. There is no imputation of sin where there is no law. And hence, when God gave Adam a law, he gave him one law and he gave it to him in the negative, and he did it, sin entered the world. And that was all part of the plan. It had to come about in order for certain things to occur. And as I said, at the somewhere towards the end of Revelation, that we will have so much more in paradise when we are in the presence of God, because we have the knowledge of sin. We have the knowledge of where we were and what God was willing to do to get us out of that state. We would never have known that. We could never have even contemplated that or considered it in any way, shape, or form without having sin in the world. So that when we enter glory and when we are in the presence of God, we will understand completely how magnificent what Jesus Christ did was. It's going to be beyond our comprehension. We're never going to get over it. People that say you're not going to have any memory of stuff in the past are completely wrong. That is the purpose of us knowing the things we've done, is so that we can glorify God for all eternity for what he did to get us out of the mess we're in. Okay, but sin, taking opportunity by the commandment, produced in me all manner of evil desire. For apart from the law, sin was dead. I was alive once without the law. Think of Adam. But when the commandment came, sin revived, and I died. And the commandment which was to bring life could have lived forever in the garden. It didn't. Instead, he says, I found to bring death. For sin, taking occasion by the commandment, once again, keep thinking of the Garden of Eden, deceived me, and by it killed me. Therefore, the law is holy, and the commandment holy and just and good.